NBA setting, and that's the guy we get to see
before.
Audrey Pointe looks back at some of the biggest late winter snowstorms to date.
March Madness is not just about basketball. Our weather here in the tri-state area has us scrambling like a turnover in a championship game. Recent signs of spring have teased us to believe that the new season is here. However, having to prepare for an upcoming blizzard reminds us that it is still officially winter. March is a transitional month, and as a result, our weather becomes a wild roller coaster ride. And Mother Nature has been known to throw on one last blanket of snow. Remember the blizzard of 1993? That March storm set snowfall records all over the Northeast and caused travel troubles in the New York City area for days. On the last full day of winter in March of 1992, just over 6 inches fell in New York City, taking some by surprise.
Did you expect this snow so late?
Not at all.
You weren't ready for it?
Nope.
An onslaught of sleet and snow in March of 2007 wreaked havoc at area airports. It also had folks around the tri-state area digging out from 5 to 12 inches of frozen precipitation. A winter storm in March of 1888 dumped 21 inches of snow in Central Park and holds the 4th place in the top 5 snowstorms of all time. The average snowfall in Central Park for the month of March is 3.9 inches. The snowiest March recorded in the park was back in 1896 with 30.5 inches of snow. That snowy March is also in the record books as the 3rd snowiest month ever for Central Park. In second place is January 2011. The snowiest month on record is February 2010 with 36.9 inches of snow. March is also known for its temperature extremes. It's been as cold as 3 degrees in Central Park, and the hottest day recorded was back in 1998 with a high of 86 degrees. Don't shed a layer just yet. For now, stay bundled up and be ready for anything.
All right, I must say, I have a certain fondness for March snowstorms because in 1993, as a senior in high school, I was stuck in Montreal for another day because we couldn't get back.
Oh, gee, I wonder what you did.
Which we, of course, found ways to pass the time.
You're not going to hear the whole story because this is a family program.
Oh, is that why?
You can figure out what was going on there. So, nevertheless, but she makes a great point, though. We get walloped like this fairly often.
We do, and her other good point is expect anything in March, and that's really very true because it is a transitional month, and the jet stream does funny things in March. In January, you have to think of it like like it's firing, really fast across the country, and then you get into March and it slows down. Things
can linger a little bit, and that's when you get in trouble.
Exactly.
Right,
and you get a lot of wind in March, too. So we're going to get all of that tomorrow. We're going to get snow, wind. Some areas are going to see sleet, freezing rain, and rain. But more of the area will see snow than anything else, and blizzard conditions coming up here for tomorrow. And again, we talked a little bit last week how March 13th to 15th time frame is when some of these bigger storms have happened, like the 1993 storm and the blizzard of 1888. In fact, look at the record low today, 6 because of that blizzard in 1888. 36 and 20, those what we had in Central Park, below average. We stay below average right through the forecast, but of course you have different sunrise and sunset time now with a time change, 7:09 going up, 7:01 going down. 32 now, clouds thickening up, some snow already starting to dot the area, even though the dew point is at 18, which is still pretty dry. The pressure's 30-32. It is on the rise. And yep, it's lighting up on Fox 5 Sky Guardian. Some light snow flurries and little light snow popping up here. Again, in western Connecticut, stretching across into northern Pennsylvania. The darker blue, those where things are really getting a little more intense. And that's, again, as you move through southeastern Pennsylvania. That will continue to advance, really overspread the area by about 2 o'clock in the morning or so. So it was middle 30s most of the region, only 30 at Monticello, and only low 30s across Long Island. Definitely a cold March day. Right now, 20s to the north and west, 34 in Newark. It's back to 30 on the island, except Montauk, really cold at 23. So, again, even initially, the east end gets into the snow, but then goes over to sleet, freezing rain, and eventually rain. Wind light, but it'll be becoming gusty out of the east and then out of the north tomorrow, 25, 45 to 50-mile-per-hour gusts at least. All right, blizzard warnings again. Most of the area, winter storm warnings east and south. Coastal flood warnings up for the high tide cycle tomorrow. Coastal flood advisory in New York City to Long Island. We're talking about 2 feet above average or above normal here. And then we're talking about, again, the snow advancing northward. You can see that here on the satellite radar composite. The storm's still right there and it'll make this track to our south and east, and that's again, as it does that, it will be intensifying, and so you can see your day planner showing the heaviest snow through the morning commute, tapering down early afternoon to snow showers. Temperature going nowhere in New York City, stopping at about 32. Could go a little more so to the upper 30s over the eastern end of Long Island and central New Jersey, and stay in the 20s to the north and west. Futurecast shows again that coming through. Look at the timestamp here, about 1 in the afternoon. There's the rain out east. There's the heavier snow north and west, and then it continues to advance northward. Snow showers around here on Wednesday, still with the gusty winds, so there'll still be more blowing and drifting of the snow, since again some areas you'll see on our forecast map here are going to pick up about 2+ feet of snow here. North Jersey, Hudson Valley, parts of northeastern Pennsylvania, again about 12 to 20 for the city. Back central New Jersey, up towards southwest Connecticut. Lesser amounts as you move further south, 6 to 12 Monmouth County, 4 to 6 Ocean County. Same thing on the eastern end of Long Island because of more mixing going on there. So snow comes in, it gets heavy at times, turns windy. Not a pretty morning. 23 in Midtown, 28 in Midtown, 23 in the suburbs. Only 32 in the city tomorrow. Heaviest snow winds down in the early afternoon with sleet and rain east and south of town. All right, snow showers on Wednesday. Still a windy day, and 31. 33 Thursday, 39 Friday. Nice days, though. And then we'll look for some snow or rain on Saturday into Saturday night, 42. We've got to watch that storm, too. That bears watching. I'm just going to.
It is funny. This is like the worst consistent stretch we've had this winter, I think, pretty much.
It is. It really, really is.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you
going
know
out with a bang, for
That's
sure.
right.
All right, thanks, Nick. Well, if you want some help removing all that snow, check your iPhone.
The app that can help you find someone to shovel it all for you.
Traffic Tracker brought to you by Toyota.
I'm Inez Rosales with the Toyota Traffic Tracker. Route 4 in Paramus westbound at Forest Avenue. There's a traffic shift because of construction between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Alternate side of the street parking rules suspended tomorrow in the city for snow removal. Meters remain in effect. Tune into Good Day New York starting at 4:30 in the morning, and I'll keep you updated on your commute.
Closed captioning brought to you by Lexus. Experience amazing.
The Lexus Command Performance Sales